Hello, this is Miss Sandy, and I just wanted to give you parents a little heads up on how the children will use their dictionaries at home in writing stories and recording their spelling. And unfortunately, I'm having to hold this camera with one hand, so I am a little bit handicapped, but I'll do the best I can. So let's just say this is Keely's story. And Keely is writing, and she's already on, let's see, page 5. And the last thing she said was that there was a big bear. So now she's on page 6. So this is where you'll have to help a little bit. So she tells you what she wants to say. Let's say that Keely said, I was scared. So I'm going to write, let's say I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. And then she says, the bear was red. I don't know, black. The bear, they say some different kind of things, and you have to kind of help them out a little bit in getting the right grammar and the right words and all, the right tense of the words. So I wasn't scared. The bear, let's say the bear was big and black. And she might do the whole page, but I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to show you what you have to do next. So if you'll notice, there's all these little numbers by these words. So this is where the adult has to go through and make sure that the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and when I do this, I'm doing that out loud just so they can learn to do that as well. And it is very hard with one hand. H, I. Okay, there's I. So see, the word I has already been written in here, and it's got a 1 by it. So I'm going to just put a little 1 right there. And she'll realize probably that I is just one letter. She may not even have to look that up. All right, now I'm at the W's, and it's the word wasn't. So wasn't is not in her dictionary yet. So I'm going to put it as number 11. Wasn't. And we might even talk about that. Wasn't is a contraction for the word, 2 words, was not. You can just throw that in if you'd like. I wasn't scared. Okay, let's find the S's. So all you really have to do as the parent is find, if the word's in here, you just put the little number by it. See, that's 4. Scared is number 4. So I wrote 4 right by scared. I wasn't scared. And then you just keep going with all the other words, making sure they're in the dictionary and put the little number beside them. Now, when they say the sentence, you have to kind of just guess about how much space you need to leave. And just try to encourage the children to write with their short letters inside the blue space. Some letters are tall and go all the way up. Some letters even may have a tail and go down. But they pretty much know that already by this time. Now, another thing that the children do is they write in the back of their dictionary, whatever their phonogram may be, they write in red at the top, and then you dictate the words. They have that on their work plan this week where they'll say, spell the words with your pictures and, well, I'll just show you that in a few minutes. So anyway, this is the dictionary and how it's done. Now, another child over here, this is Lisa's story, and she's already gone, and she wrote her last page, the end. But she's not quite finished illustrating the pages yet. So she is working on illustrating her book, and when she's all finished, she will go through and carefully erase all these little numbers that were just helping us. This is called editing. And when they get all those little numbers erased off of all these pages, thankfully they keep them in order, then you go through with them and you read it and you put punctuation in. So Kyle was by my house and he was jumping on my bed and I was saying, so you're going to have to talk to her about quotation marks, saying stop. And I said, stop. See, I already put some quotation marks there. And he did not stop. And then I got my mom, period. So you have to just figure out periods. Don't worry about commas right now. But definitely periods, exclamation points sometimes, if they say something like, stop. Quotation marks if it's words that someone is speaking. And then she will be ready to get a cover for her book, her pages, and she will put a title on it, the front, and she'll have to put her name because she is the author and also the illustrator. Some children have another child who illustrates their book. So I think it's Gideon. Kyle has been illustrating his book. So when he finishes his and puts a cover on it, he'll have to say illustrated by Kyle. Maybe it was Gideon and Kyle who illustrated it. I'm not sure. That's Gideon's business. He'll have to make that decision. So if you have any questions with this, I think everyone has this on their work plans for the week to put their spelling words in here. Sometimes you've all seen this, like he forgot to number his page. So you'll have to kind of help them remember how to number their words and make sure that the phonogram is in red. Okay? Thank you so much. Give me a call if you have any questions.